It's Kim with Warriors at Surviving. And I know it's late or early in the morning, whichever way you want to look at it. I was going to do a two-card reading. As I was shuffling, four cards fell out. And years ago, I used to go to this old man that could tell fortunes with regular playing cards. And like a 10 of diamonds was money, a queen of hearts was a light-haired woman, a queen of diamonds was a light-haired younger woman, jack of spades was a young man with dark hair. Anyhow, I used to go to him as a kid, and he would read our fortunes. And anytime a card fell out, he would say, "This card, when a card comes out, it's meant for you." So I got four cards, and they're pretty interesting cards. And again, I had to go to Rebecca Campbell's blog to get the in-depth meaning of the cards. And I'd like to read them to you. Just a lot of books and a lot of other oracle cards. She's got a nice blog. I'm new to this, so I'm learning as I go along. But it's also helping give me time in front of the camera, work on what needs to be worked on, make things better. And oh, here's the lamp. It's not done. We got to put another coat of gold on there. Okay. The first card that fell out was Double Mission. Lightworker Starseed, serving the world by being you. I'm going to do a video about starseeds and lightworkers and kind of like give you a little bit of a synopsis of it so that, you know, when I say starseed, you'll be like, you'll know what it means. And lightworker, what it means. Okay, lightworker starseeds are mission and purpose oriented. Many have the feeling that time is running out and there's something they came here to do, create or contribute. They are here to grow as souls individually, individual mission, and also to contribute to the planet in some action-oriented way, collective mission. Their collective mission is often answered through a career calling or by devoting their life to something bigger until they remember their collective mission and can feel as if something missing or that they're forgetting something important. It's common for lightworker star seeds to feel they're different. Well, I know I've always felt different. I felt things a lot deeper than most people. And I kind of like knew things before they were going to happen. Just weird feelings. Most of it I just brushed to the side. But then something happened, and I realized that I have a connection with whatever it is out there. And no, I don't want to find out what it is. I'll be okay with what I'm doing, okay? If it's meant for me to know more or feel more, then I will. Okay. It's common for light worker starseeds to feel they're different and they carry soul memories around being visible or sharing their voice. As such, they may protect themselves by dimming their light in order to fit in, or by spending time in some sort of closet, such as a spiritual closet. Yeah, when you feel you're a little bit different, you tone it down some, because you don't want people thinking you're crazy when you tell them things that you've seen that happened or that you shouldn't know about, or you heard something that you shouldn't have heard, a voice. If you pull this card, you're being called to remember your collective mission and step into it even more fully. So maybe I'm being called to step more into my mission. My mission with my YouTube channel, my mission with creating, my mission with trying to build a community of like-minded people and help other people on their journey. You're being reminded that your role as a light worker is to light up the world with your presence. This doesn't have to be a great big thing or decision you need to make. You also don't need to have a great big plan. If you resonate with being a light worker, all you need to do is work out what lights you up, your passions and joys. That could be volunteering. That could be art of any kind, crafts, being an activist, just putting yourself out there and giving positive energy, doing something positive for the greater good. You just need to keep doing that. Just whatever's you're being called to do or you feel you need to do, then do it. It could be YouTube channel. Yeah, I'm going to push YouTube channel. You can do a YouTube channel. There's YouTube channel for anyone and everything. I want to know how to take the motor out of a 72 Volkswagen. I'm sure there's a video. Want to learn how to paint? There's all kinds of videos on how to paint. Maybe you have a skill or a talent or something inside you that you feel you need to share. Yeah, everybody has a story. Everybody has a voice. And sometimes we're called to be a voice for those that don't have a voice. And help them. Like, yeah, a lot of people are doing over 60 YouTube channels. And what they're facing, what they're dealing with. There's people doing YouTube channels for, one guy lived in his car for 3 years. He had a job. He just couldn't afford a place to live. A 70-year-old decides that she's going to up and move to France and live in hostels and tour Europe. Another couple, it was a mother and daughter. They lost their home and they were living in their cars. Actually, there's a lot of YouTube videos about people living in their cars or in tough times. Really tough times. That's political, so I'm not going there, okay? When you trust and follow the simple path of things that light you up and then lose yourself in the doing, you'll light up the world without even trying. I believe each and every one of us has a light inside of us, and that we all can shine. We just have to find out what it is that will make us shine. And I'm on that journey to try and figure out how I can shine and light the way for others. I've been through a lot, and we will talk about that. You know, each video is going to be sharing because I want to create a community. Activation. How can you serve the world by being you? Through your talents, your skills, your experiences, your guidance. Everybody has something to offer. And then, okay, that's the double mission card. Looks like he's in serious deep thought. And weight of the world. Boundaries, let it go. It's not yours to carry. Yeah. You don't need to carry it at all. You're no good to anyone if you're running on empty. And you're bogged down by the weight of the world. This card is a reminder to look after your own well-being before anyone else's. You got to save yourself before you can save anyone else. Actually, you have to save yourself, or you can't help anyone else. To stop carrying the world's problems on your shoulders. To put on your own oxygen mask first. We've heard that before. We've heard that many times. In these changing, it's hard not to feel overwhelmed by the state of the planet. And right now I think we're all feeling a little overwhelmed with the state of our country, of the world, of our planet. And we're all kind of running on empty because the news is just bam, 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 bam. We're hit with so much. There's so many things happening in one day that we can't keep up. It's overwhelming. However, you can't take on its problems from a place of energetic depletion. No, we can't solve anybody's problems or our own if our energy has been depleted. This card is thanking you for caring so much. Fellow empaths out there, this card's for you. You want to build a better world and ease the road for others, and that's incredible. But the way you've been doing so is likely unsustainable. This isn't to say you shouldn't switch off to the world's problems and become unconscious. Rather, it's a call to establish clear boundaries so you're not constantly taking out energetically. So instead of digesting the news or reaching for your phone as soon as you wake up, show up first to a nourishing practice such as meditation, soul inquiry, morning prayer, deep breathing, or exercising in nature. Take a walk. And as soon as the weather gets nicer, we'll be doing walking talks. Once you're in a state of grace and your inner well is full, you can face the day and take care of others. At the day's end, take an energetic shower by emptying out anything that's not yours to carry. Let it go. You can't carry it all. You'll burn out. You'll break down. Do what you can. You can pick it up again. Like the next morning, if you so choose. If you choose not to, you don't have to. Starseed sorry about that, but give yourself time and space to rejuvenate and rest. I have to write this out because I can't connect my phone to my printer. It just won't connect and print stuff out for me, so I have to write everything down. I gotta get a computer next week. And because mine still hasn't turned on, and I don't think it's fixable. I think it's dead. Fall into my arms, surrender, holding the opposites, extremes of life. Looks like they're trying to hold on to like a cloud. The Great Mother ushered you in when you took your first breath, and she will be there when you draw your last. She knows how challenging life can be, that being human can be lonely and confusing, that the polarity and separation can be excruciating when your soul remembers the oneness of Source. I think there's an imprint on our soul. And I think our soul craves that imprint, but we don't know how to get to it. Maybe we'll figure it out. But at the same time, it can be incredibly glorious and sweet on the journey of finding your soul's work, your soul's purpose. So often we see things as either good or bad. When things go well, we make it mean that we're being rewarded. And when things are bad, then perhaps we've done something wrong. No. Bad things happen to good people. Good things happen to bad people. Some people have all the luck. Some people don't. It's not because you're a bad person. It's not because you're a good person that things happen for you. Determination, showing up, participating, taking chances, bad things, bad decisions, didn't have good options, and chose one that wasn't the greatest. Somebody else did something. However, we are all here to expand and grow, and it's through the extremes of life that we do exactly that. Yep, we go through life. I'm not the same person I was when I was in my 20s or 30s or 40s. I've grown. I've experienced life. I've experienced health problems. I've experienced divorce. I've experienced, friends letting you down or family letting you down. Extreme ups and extremes down help us grow, especially if we reflect back on it and try to look at it objectively. Yeah, I got two cats squalling. They do this every morning. You're being invited to welcome the highs and the lows of the human experience, to let them initiate you more fully into life, the agony and the ecstasy, the beauty and the bitterness. Nothing lasts forever. Not good times, not bad times. Appreciate the good times. Get through the bad times, because good times are coming back. That's how life works. Nothing's forever. This life is but a single breath in the inextinguishable existence of your experience as a soul. The Great Mother wants you to hand over your loneliness, worries, hurt, sorrow, fears, burdens, and doubts, to lay them on her altar, to fall fully into her arms, to trust her, to remember that while these extremes are difficult, they can also be magnificent. Maybe on the other side of something bad, something good will happen. To remember that while these extremes are difficult, they can also be magnificent. The more wildly the pendulum of your life swings, the more truthfully you can say, I've truly lived. So many people aren't living. They're just going through motions. I'm one of them. And why? Lack of money. Stress. I have no car. We can't afford a car right now. We're struggling. So that's why I'm doing a YouTube channel. I am creative. I am talented. And I can talk to people, and people can talk to me. And I can offer words of encouragement and inspiration and empowerment. And that's why I read these cards, because I think they have inspiration, self-awareness, guidance, spirituality. And you take what you need and leave the rest. Okay, so the next one is, oh no, activation. Place your hand on the border of your heart and whisper the following. I'm ready to embrace the extremes of my life. I lay all that I'm carrying onto the great Mother's altar and fall completely in her arms. And if you're uncomfortable with saying the Great Mother, you can give it to God. The Seas of Mintaka. Seeing potential, bringing unconsciousness to light. Can't see, it looks like you're underwater. And it's about water. Mintaka is thought to have been a water-based planet containing the most crystal clear waters you could ever imagine. So clear that you could see for miles and miles underwater. The Seas of Mintaka card represents this crystalline clarity of potential and possibility. It's about the ability and choice to see the potential in all people and situations. This could be one of your natural traits, or could be a sign that what you're currently doing has great potential. That's right.
Sorry, I need a cigarette. I'm getting ready to
Sorry about that. There's a note on the door. It gets ignored. Sorry, really. Mintakans, I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, are thought to have been a galactic race who saw the light in everything and everyone. You may have received this card as a confirmation that a situation or project has extreme potential. Might be a good card for you out there. Could be a good card for me. Potential. And will reach fruition. I'm hoping that my channel reaches fruition. I got a lot of things I can work on. If it appears in a spread, it is a very positive sign that things are working out for the highest potential of all involved. So these were a lot of really good positive cards. It's a very uplifting, light-filled card that brings great harmony, contentment, and positive outcomes. According to Carl Jung, that which we do not bring to consciousness appears in our life as fate. When water appears in dreams and art, gotta let a cat out. when water appears in dreams and art, it often represents the unconscious mind. Pulling this card also means you may be called to bring to light any unconscious patterns of which you are unaware. To look at them and see them clearly and consciously so they don't appear in your life of fate. What unconscious patterns or behaviors are ready to be brought to the light of day? Soul inquiry. How can you see the potential in a situation you're facing? Dissect it. Dissect it. Look at it from every angle. What unconscious pattern are you being called to bring to light? Now that's something you'll have to answer for yourself. And I got to figure that out my own self. What unconscious pattern are you being called to bring to light? Okay, I'm going to end it. I will see you tomorrow. Thank you for stopping by. Peace be with you. Well, that don't work.